thanks so much for stopping by. In this video, I'll be comparing the differences between a UniBear and a Duffy bear. If you're not familiar with either a Duffy bear or a UniBear, I covered that information in separate videos, which I will be leaving a link to in the description for you to check out. I recommend watching those videos before proceeding with this video because you'll get a better idea of where they come from and what they're all about. What we'll be talking about in this video is a side-by-side comparison because I do have both bears, and then I will end off by letting you know my impressions by having been a collector of them for many years. In this video, I'll be using the UniBear and the Duffy bear made by Minnie Mouse. And we'll start off with the Duffy bear, or rather Shelly May. This is not actually Duffy, this is his lady friend Shelly May. And this one is Pudding. And I'm going to use both of them in this video as models because they were both made by Minnie Mouse. I'll be using Shelly May as a general representative of the Duffy bear line and Pudding here as a representative of the UniBear line. Both of these bears are exclusive to their respective stores. As you know, Duffy and Friends are exclusive to Tokyo Disney Resort, and the UniBear line is exclusive to the Disney stores in Japan. What that means is that you cannot purchase a UniBear outside of the Disney store, and similarly, if you want a Duffy bear, you'd have to go to a Tokyo Disney park. And even then, it's much more exclusive because you cannot find it at Tokyo Disneyland. It's only available at Tokyo DisneySea. The reason for that exclusivity is because they are licensed and owned by different companies. A UniBear is supposed to resemble or represent a particular Disney character, which is why a lot of them carry features or characteristics that resemble a Disney character. And those unique features can vary in things like the color of their fur, the shape of their face or their ears, the color of their eyes, the texture of their fur. Duffy and Friends, on the other hand, are unique characters in their own design. They are not meant to resemble any Disney character. They are a completely separate entity. Shelly May is Shelly May. They are their own distinct character. One of the trademarks of a UniBear plush is the crest or emblem that is located in their bottom left paw. All UniBears will carry this emblem as a sort of authentication. Duffy and Friends, on the other hand, are more well known for hidden Mickeys scattered throughout their body, the most obvious example being in the shape of their face. So Shelly May here has a hidden Mickey taking up the shape of the eyes and her nose. Aside from that, there is a Mickey icon embroidered in the back of her right hip. Depending on the Duffy and Friend, the location of that Mickey icon can change. Duffy also has this located in the back of his hip. Stella Lou has it located in the back of her ear. And instead of a crest embroidered at the bottom of their feet, all Duffy and Friends have Mickey icons at the bottom of both feet. The fabric tag for a UniBear has the professor's signature and a grade of A+. And the other side shows Disney Unibearsity. The fabric tag of Duffy and Friends has Tokyo Disney as well as an item code, and the reverse side is the name of the character. In terms of pricing, a UniBear, a basic UniBear of this size costs around 3,500 yen. Duffy and Friends costs closer to 4,000 yen, more specifically around 3,900 yen. Neither bear comes with a costume. They do come with an accessory that is not featured here because I did have them wearing costumes earlier on. Girl UniBears often come with a ribbon strapped around their head, and boy UniBears come with a necktie. Shelly May comes with a ribbon on her head. For the most part, Duffy and Friends don't really come with anything. Both bears can be costumed and accessorized based on the many releases of costumes and accessories that come out throughout the year, and oftentimes there will also be keychain versions of themselves. But only Duffy and Friends will see their keychain versions of themselves wearing seasonal costumes that coincide with a particular park event. Both of them, give or take, are about the same size. I would say Duffy and Friends tend to run on the smaller side, and UniBears, depending on the characters that they're representing, can vary in size. Both these bears, aside from keychain plushes, do come in other sizes. There are small, medium, and large. And only with Duffy and Friends is there like a enormous version of themselves. And that extra large size of a Duffy and Friend costs around 10,000 yen. Having a personal collection of both bears, in that my UniBear collection is mostly that of the plush collection, and my Duffy and Friends collection is mostly made up of the keychain plushes, because I really love the shows and the parades of the park events, so I like to capture that in a small memento of sorts, and that is usually a Duffy and Friends Friends costumed plush. Both bears are great in terms of quality and the fine details that they express. In particular, the costumes and the details of a Duffy and Friends seasonal event plush always seems to impress me one way or another. As for the UniBears, what impresses me most about them is how they are put together to represent a particular Disney character. And again, it all comes down to the small details. If I had to choose which one to buy and I could only get one of them, that spot would have to go to Unibearsity. Because while Unibearsity can be found in the Chinese parks, with the exception of the Sensational Six, they're still largely exclusive to Japan. A lot of the limited characters can only be purchased in Japan. With Duffy and Friends, on the other hand, I think there's a greater access to them. You can find them in almost all of the international Disney parks, and they never go out of stock. With Unibearsity, especially with the limited release characters, they do go out of stock, and once they sell out, they are pretty much sold out for good. And if you have a favorite Disney character, a UniBear is a great way to reflect that sort of appreciation for that character. While the Duffy Bears concept did originate from America, the UniBear concept is unique to Japan. In terms of quality, I would say the Duffy and Friends have a slightly better quality, but that is reflected in the higher price. That doesn't mean the UniBear is of any less quality. The quality of the UniBears do stand the test of time. So the next time that you're thinking about getting that Disney thing that is unique to Japan, I hope you'll consider looking for a UniBear plush. If you've enjoyed this video and would like to support me, a thumbs up is always appreciated. And please consider subscribing and hitting that bell. Thanks so much for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you in the next video.